Ah,
Ad Astra Abyssa.
I never took this angle, so I never really noticed the details here. Oh well. Tonight won't be a very long stream. Uh, I have to. Okay, a bit of excuse, but making excuses. But I have to go to work early tomorrow. I just had a little bit too much sashimi, I suppose. So I'm feeling a bit noir. So yeah, I'll just be killing bosses, dailies, and I don't think I want to start on the event tonight. And to be honest, work is picking up quite a bit, so it's a bit of a pain. Well, if I'm boss bashing tonight, let's switch over to the boss bashing team. I'm having a little bit of digestion problem, but nothing beating a few bosses won't improve. Probably ate too much sashimi, but it's been some time since I ate sashimi, so it's actually quite nice to have that option. Okay, I mentioned this before, but I don't find Scaramouche nice to fight. But if I'm going to raise Dea later, I sort of have to have his material. I don't see his appeal, to be honest. Anyway, let me fight him first, then I talk about it.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
You don't claim divinity.
Sure!
Order guide you.
Fuse is lit!
Unfortunately, no vape because I screwed up the timing.
Feeble human!
Shine down! Hold the line!
At my command, you shall fall!
That didn't count! Absurd! There is no escape! Erase all threats!
Insignificant pest!
What the trick?
Rest and rebuild!
Solidify.
I don't know what the hell this thing is supposed to be doing. Every time Okay, I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, it's supposed to give me energy?
My endless cycle begins!
Hold the line!
Okay, I could have done it faster. I was trying to figure out what was that little parts trying to do.
Shine down!
I am the all-knowing God! To oblivion! Solidify!
Illusion shattered. Ha!
Filth!
Time for a light show.
Ah,
Kneel! Reality is pain!
yes, the music is great, but he's an asshat.
Feel the
Good
flame.
riddance, cruel world.
Yeah. Hurry up.
There is no escape. Time for a light show.
Not possible.
The fight is just meaningless. Sorry, finger too far.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Do I have put in
I was
Okumi?
destined for more.
Nope, I don't think so.
Allow me.
Okay, you know why I don't like this fight? Because it's all sound, all noise and no substance. Basically, a lot of screeching and screaming by him, but fundamentally, he's not very difficult to fight. You need to bring in certain elements, pyro or electro, and a good shooter is a bonus. A healer is if you have a good shooter, a healer isn't necessary, but you can bring in a healer and that's it. But essentially, is do ABCD in a certain sequence, and you pretty much be sure to defeat him. Okay, that's assuming by the time you get to Sumaru,
The
you
world
already
remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
thank you. But assuming you come get to Sumaru, by now you already have a team that can kill bosses. You this is going into the trash somewhere. You don't need uh exile gladiator troop exile basically. There is nothing specifically difficult about him because the game say you do ABC and he's done. I sort of fail to see the point. Really. No, I don't like fighting him. Fighting Raiden is really blade on blade. She does a lot of damage in. How is it different?
Stabilize.
How is fighting Raiden Shogun different from fighting Scaramouche? Okay, fighting Raiden, right? You don't need to follow a certain sequence. You do ABC, you can do XYZ, you can do ABC, you can do IJK. Don't care. As long as you know her pattern and you have a team that work coherently, you can get through it. For Scaramouche, you must do ABCD. Is make work essentially. Raiden feels more like a challenge. It feels more like a you got you can do whatever you like. You just need to beat her, and don't care which way you do it. It's more a test. Okay, Sinora is a test. Raiden Shogun is a test. Sinora, you can do certain things, but her ability to output damage is quite significant.
Osmanthus whined.
And and yeah, so that's the main thing I see as the difference between uh, them and Scaramouche. Scaramouche inherently is not difficult. You fuck up in Signora or you fuck up in Raiden Shogun, you can die. In Scaramouche, you fuck up may not be that fatal. I'm very I'm not very happy with the Scaramouche boss fight. It leaves me very cold. I just do it because I need the parts.
Solidify!
There is no escape.
I will have order.
The fuse is lit.
Pathetic.
Absurd. Illusion shattered.
Inferior.
Stabilize!
Time for a light show.
Inferior.
I'm trying to stay away from her so that I can.
The eye sweeps the land. Shine down.
Quake!
Rest and revamp. The fuse is lit.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
What the hell?
Solidify!
Strike dead. This body is eternal.
Illusion shattered.
That was a bad move.
Time for a light show.
Purge all obstacles. Inferior.
Solidify!
Allow me.
Witness the final calamity. Shine down.
Stabilize!
Eternity is in my hand.
Gather!
Let's move out.
Perish.
My timing with Kokomi is very off nowadays. I don't use her enough to get used to her kit.
A festive reprise.
Solidify! This is order!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
This better work. Quarter mil. Quite consistently quarter mil.
Only emptiness awaits.
Okay, that was longer than necessary because my familiarity with Kokomi is a little bit off. My timing with her is quite bad. I'm fighting this. Okay, there are three bosses that I consistently fight. Well, two and a half. Chow, because I enjoy the fight. He, in a sense, is a little bit Chow abuse because I know I'll win. I enjoy the fight because it's a technical fight. Uh, Azdaha, Again, I enjoy the fight because if you screw up, you can suffer quite badly. And Raiden, this is a fairly meh artifact. That's because all three of them are very strong for the level for the encounter that you're likely to meet. Then they are very strong. Even now, Raiden, if I screw up, I can have difficulty. Berserker and Excel. Okay. How many of these do I have? 94. Okay. Oh, I do want to check something. So, what am I looking here for? Okay. 1921 20. I don't really need to farm Storm Terror. I can farm. Who can I farm? Who should I farm? I need 12 basically. I don't need to farm our dear friend the wolf. 12 I don't need. Uh, uh, should I just save the? I think I'll just save the resin for something else. The transient resin.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I'll lose out a little bit in. Well, I can fight the boss another day. I just save the transient resin for a bit. Expedition reward? Didn't I clear that already? I set the expedition already,
Add Astra.
What the? Oh. I collected everybody but didn't collect for Yelan. Okay. Which means I have a bit more. That's fine. So Scaramouche, Raiden. Uh, I want to say mother and child, but that's not actually accurate. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, I can do that. Let's see whether it's okay. Sometimes I don't do Astaha because it's inconvenient, but in this case, it's not too bad. If it's Pyro and Electro, right, it can get a bit long-winded. Is it another case of me liking a boss that is confirmed able to defeat? I don't know.
It is time, Morax. We settle this now.
Allow me. The fuse is lit.
Oh, I can use it. I may sure use it.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Yeah. Temper tantrum, man.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Order guide you.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
I don't know why I did that, but I like to do that.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you.
Yeah. Get on with it.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Stabilize. I will have order.
There is no escape. Hold the line. Fight. Fire hazard.
This is probably not the correct character to use, but
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
why is it every time I'm fighting his tail?
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
No, just go away. Was that an unclean fight? Well, yeah, sort of. Yoimiya would have been better in this case. But he got pyro resistance, so I couldn't exactly use him. Oh yeah, this is his territory. Ah, shit. Oh well, where are you, Bennett? Is this one, isn't it? The HP? Exile. Ah. What the hell? Exile isn't this set, is this okay, Berserker and Exile. I remember it's a horn. Bone Goblet. Hmm. Death. So never mind, that one will go. This one. There's a bit of randomness in this. Never mind, let's just go with this. Okay, and I'm now reaching the point where it's becoming a problem again. Not good. Crown and Gilded Scale. I don't need any of this. Berserker, Exile. Okay. Only for his regular weekly buff. This place is quite peaceful. You just won't guess a dragon is sleeping underneath. I mean, this is supposed to. Let's see what it writes. Evil dragons. The dragon was one of the protectors of Li Yue, and now it's treated as an evil dragon. I suppose. Let's chase out the bird.
Gather.
Shine down.
Rest and rebuild. Time for a light show.
Ah, it's all the way up there, isn't it? No, not quite.
There is no escape.
Solidify!
Fire hazard!
Shine down.
Rise!
Allow me! Time for a light show!
Yeah, I will have liked to use Kazuha instead of this team, but I still have to go and beat the living daylights out of Chow. So I'm just clearing these two. Whatchamacallit quickly here. The only thing I don't really like about Raiden and Pyro, right, is that the Overload have a tendency just to throw things everywhere. It's not a big problem, but cleanup is a pain. Okay, I have 72 left. I'm going to Spang Chow. I'll save the transient. I think I'll use it for some. Well, what I'm doing now is I'm going to get Dea's books, talent books, and I am short about 30. So Dea is using Praxis, and Praxis 96366. So I'm short 29, 30. Average on a daily run is 10. Is on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So I should get enough by the end of the week. I think I'll just buffer in case. The other material I need is uh, this thing. I have four. I need 46, meaning I have 42 to go. On average, you get about 10.5 per run per day. So I need 4 days of runs, and that may not 4 days. 4 days times so it's 42. I need a bit of buffer just to be safe lah. Okay, 42. 4 days. 3 of the days I'm taking up in. So I'm not going to be able to complete Dea's material this week. I'll over spill over by a couple of days. A day, I think. Which means next Tuesday. Unless I'm willing to burn resin, which I'm not. The other thing that I'm probably lacking is the pupa. I need to check what other materials she needs, but I know for sure I'm short the pupa. Let me see, it should be here. Yep. I need 104. That will probably take 3 to 4 days of farming, but I can do it any day. Just not today. Okay. Anyway, child abuse. My Raiden has her burst. Yes, everybody has the burst. Again is Zhongli's territory.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress. Not Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Close enough.
Solidify!
Rest and rebuild.
That was a stupid mistake.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Okay. For other people, for other bosses, Ashraha, for example. Oh, EM. This one sucks, but EM is that rare. Instructor, Exile, and Berserker. Okay. Just let me get this announcement done. Flat attack. Every one of these is hurtful, so you want to make sure you have the right roles. The system just is very bad. Exile, Berserker. Oh no, this is not. Yeah, this one I think. This one, for example. I had an instructor. It was one of these. Yep, this one. An exile, multiple exile. This one. Can't justify it at the moment. Okay, leave it as it is.
Penny's adventure team, assemble!
19.
Oh,
Like 865. That's good. ER is a 221. I think it's sufficient. Pyro is a 41. Physical, sorry. Shouldn't I have some pyro? Oh no, I'm not bothered with pyro.
ow!
His healing bonus, HP, and ER. Okay, because I need his burst up. Okay, back. Okay. I remember I wanted to comment on 7 left. Okay. I remember I want to comment on something, but I need to do a dump. The problem is in a strong box. There's really nothing in the strong box that I want. Unless I do Blizzard again to try to farm for Ayaka.
State your business here.
Okay. Anyway, this is small step. Small step is not really. Do this one first. This is the balloon one. I don't think it counts as a sabotage if you're trying to outright
There is
kill
no
it.
escape.
This way, pretty little.
Well, there was a lizard here. Was it all combat? No, there was a balloon, so doesn't quite count. It's all combat. Run off, little one, before she zaps you for good. Is that over there? Yeah, I think. No, let's go. I don't think it's. Those may not be connected. It might be just a neighboring spawn.
The wind knows me.
Hey!
Illusion shattered.
Into the wind. Come.
Yeah, Kazuha makes gathering stuff a little bit more convenient. Do I need to worry about upstairs?
One with nature.
Nope. But it's fun to come up here anyway. Generally okay. I am very suspicious of that. Now that makes me feel. Does it make me feel better? No, not really. Yeah, I didn't need to. I didn't need to fight my way through that. This is going to be an ultra short stream, man. At this rate. I don't know that anybody is really watching, but that's fine. Oh, it's that far away. Okay, do I need to blow off resolve? Yes, I do.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
That's a bit odd. It didn't crit, never mind, but it should still. Well, if it didn't crit, it might not do enough. The baseline is 125k. 125? Yeah, that will crit to, because my crit is at about 99. So 245 looks about correct. It's down here.
There is no escape.
Nope, there shouldn't be anything up there. I'm not too bothered to check also.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
It's kind of fun in its own way. What the hell are you doing, Raiden?
There is no escape.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. Like I said, it's a very fast session today. What was I trying to look for? Can't remember. Oh, right. Three. I should have enough to make for there, but I a brick brain fart now. I think it's 1996. So I have 120. Why do I have 120? Anyway, I've so I need 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 6, 24. 24 times 3 is 72. Okay, I need to create 24. That runs my stock a bit dangerously low because I need 48. I need 9 from here. This isn't a problem. So now I need to create 6. 1948. Okay, that should be good. That will be good for the. Oh, I know. I wanted to look at the strongbox. Now, do I need anything? Bloodstained Chivalry, if I remember correctly, is. Okay, let's take a look at the rest first before I check out Noblesse Oblige and Bloodstain. Okay, half of that is Hydro damage. I rarely need Hydro damage. I just most of the time use Hydro application. Okay, does it matter? I suppose it can increase it a little bit, but the only person that will really be benefiting from it is really Yelan. Yeah, and I have to switch to a set. I'm not keen to do that. Crimson Witch is the other one that I have a use for, which is the look, but again, not super critical. I would have loved to have Minilith because that is turning out to be very useful. Viridescent, I got enough. I probably should farm one more set for Venti, but that one we can pull off a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at what the. Okay, I'm actually fairly tired, so I'm not tracking very well. Noblesse Oblige. What was I looking for? Bloodstain. I don't think I have Bloodstain actually. Do I have Bloodstain Chivalry? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. I don't actually have Bloodstain. Okay. Aneric. Oh, okay. So what it does is elemental burst damage plus 20. You see, my line of thinking is. Oh, this is actually fairly the sum. I'll release it. Here's a blast it. I'll release it. Attack circlet, which is not very good. Okay, my line of thinking is this. They ask what set do I want to give? What sets do I want to give Daya? Okay, Daya's got her signature weakness is low energy generation. She needs energy generation and she doesn't pair well with traditional energy providers. Hang on, ah. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is since all her damage doesn't is considered elemental burst and it doesn't trigger the or the attack, I may as well put it here. Just get a pair. Using an elemental burst increase all party mentors for 20. Okay, I cannot afford to give her 4 piece. This may look very good, but I need the ER. So she's almost certain going to be using ER or the emblem or fate, Serviette Fate for her second 2 piece. Her first, I'm thinking of using this 2 piece to boost the damage. 20% boost. And then let her cut off, cut loose. Pyro damage. What will I be getting her? ER, Pyro, Pyro, and crit. Either crit damage or crit rate, depending on the weapon I get for her. So, Pyro, and then this to boost her elemental burst. Alternatively, what I'll get is the one of the 18% attack boost. I won't bother with Pyro. Why not? Because it I won't bother with the pyro damage because if you want to put it as high as possible, you need more than the pyro set can give. Uh, okay, max wise need to check a bit, but generally speaking, uh, the theory is that you need to balance both your attack bonus plus your pyro bonus, or more accurately, elemental bonus to get it correct, get the most out of it. So attack bonus is fairly easy to get. Pyro damage is not so easy to get. So you are more likely to bar in favor of attack. But if you have pyro damage plus a pyro set, it's an odd number that you are almost guaranteed that you will go out whack somewhere. So okay, the other thing about the pyro damage bonus that in my opinion, I'm not sure how true it is you are opening up yourself to certain debuff. Pyro resist, for example. Um, no, pyro resist doesn't work that way. Yeah, so having attack is always good. Having a bit of of elemental damage bonus, you should look at it seriously to balance things out. But it really depends on the character. For example, Shenhe, I looked at her. She's very hard to. A lot of her things key off attack, so you want to pump as much attack into her as possible. She can do a bit of cryo, but because she cannot infuse, a lot of the things that she's doing cannot help herself. So in a sense, she's one of those characters that maybe you just want to dump all your attack stats in her. So it's a bit hard to say. Anyway, as an experiment, I think I will strongbox a good segment into Noblesse Oblige for the elemental burst damage to see how they are functions that way. Because I strongly believe they are is
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Not
Human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
not as bad as
Transitory.
not as bad as people make her out to be, but she
Ad
needs.
Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commission.
I'm not sure whether this included the extra uh, bonus because this looks a bit too high. I forgot to check. Okay, there's one way I can check. I can check the wiki, I suppose. I'm not about to spend resin for this. Oh, I see what they were trying to do. I finally see what they were trying to do because you usually end up with 10 spare. So if you do that, you can convert it into 6 ore. Okay, I can do that because yeah, I don't mind. Do I want to do it now? I'll sleep on it. Still, the magical ore is probably the most useless ore of them all. Okay. Event wise, Wind Bloom, I'm going to pass today, but I need to get to it. Over the weekend, I was feeling off, so I actually didn't get anything done.
Hello.
Test run is done. Caribet, so I need to wait 2 caribet sooner or later. I suspect I want to do Manticora at some point because I suspect it will be a requirement quest. Okay, so hang on, let me take a look. Can I buy the pupa from here? Generally, no. These are mob drops. So and pupas are plants, so they don't sell those. Annoying. They're not difficult to farm. Let's be very honest. I actually don't quite like jeans. This one was given to us. This one was given to us. This one was given to. No, well, you have to work for league lah. I think I think all these are events, so we got them. And the one that I didn't really like was Jean's summer uniform, summer dress. I need to think about whether I want to get this. No, can't be asked. Okay, so let's just pontificate a little bit more since nobody is listening. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming back to look at her again. This is really, really people get so worked up about this one for some reason. This is not her focus. Okay, you look at her constellation. Constellations always is set in a certain way to tell you what to focus on. If C3 is the burst, you look at the burst. If C3 is the burst as the main thing. If C3 is the skill is the main thing. Now the problem with Dea is that her burst is expensive. Okay. mana. This one affects both, so it's a fair one. This one is affect the skill, which is not the best because it sort of distract. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's actually it shouldn't be your focus. Leonine, cat bite should be the core. So the problem with cat bite, right, is that it is 70 cost and her skill doesn't generate particles that well. Her skill lasts 12 seconds. Every 2.5, it trigger one time, and if it hits at least one target, my understanding is that one particle. So 12 seconds, 2.5, that works out to be 4 particles over 12 seconds. It is never going to power. She needs somebody to channel to work the energy system to give her. So she's never going to be a solo. She definitely needs somebody to help her. The only way she can solo is if she use one of the Favonius, I think Favonius Great Sword with the crit hit. But that makes it difficult for her because that one's the ER weapon and her innate crit is not good enough. She doesn't have innate crit. She has innate HP. So she need to build her crit sky high just to make use of that. Just so that she can. It may work out. It may work out. But I don't think it's a good build. So the key thing is how to generate enough particles for her in a team that synergizes with her. Most of those who generate a lot of particle generators are either Anemo or Hydro. Most of the Hydro characters don't work well with her because a lot of them are synchronized to normal attack or apply Hydro too slowly. Of the whole lot, I'm thinking Kokomi for heals, Kazuha together so that she can plant her attacks nicely. Those two will generate quite a lot of particles, so she may not have a problem if her ER is high enough. So that's the thinking. The consideration is which is the last element. Because I may want double hydro for the extra HP. Okay. There's another problem with her. Is that her elemental, she's not very good for exploration because okay, last member will be banned. Either banned for for his field or Yoimiya for the red or Yoimiya to balance things out, balance the run. Okay. Either way, a second pyro character is needed for the resonance to push her attack up because she can't do anything else without it. Okay, there's a couple of options in terms of artifacts. Attack so to compensate and make her a little bit less reliant. That will allow me to bring Yoimiya into. Okay, what I was trying to say earlier is she's not good for exploration because, for example, in certain cases, you need to light certain traps with certain traps, puzzles with pyro. She can't do it, or she can only do it very inefficiently because of her 20-second cooldown. Right? So you will want somebody who can do it a little bit faster as a general roundabout. Roundabout. As a general, okay, you need some kind of pyro application to break shields. So she's not the one to do it. She can do it by punching it very hard. But if she doesn't have her burst up, she's not the person to do it. It will either be Bennett with his was it Fantastic Voyage, something like that, or Passion Overload. Passion Overload, I think, or Yoimiya with her uh, uh, normal attack. Actually, she can complement Yoimiya very well because her what will increase her resistance to damage. Uh, huh. You need a healer. So how about this? Yelan, Kokumi, Deya, Yoimiya. Yelan is to work with Yoimiya. Uh, oh, yeah, Yoimiya's burst would not likely work with Deya, but that's okay because uh, hmm, the alternative is as usual Kokomi, Raiden, Yoimiya, Deya. Oh, my thinking is this. Okay, I know I'm rambling, but Yoimiya benefits from Deya because Yoimiya is the primarily main and Deya is the swap DPS. Swap burst damage, right? Yoimiya throws down the field. Sorry. Deya throws down the field. Yoimiya get resistance to interruption. She can continue to shoot better. But Yoimiya on her own is not very good because she doesn't. Ah, but she doesn't need to be. Xingqiu and Yelan doesn't work with Deya, right? But that's okay because Xingqiu and Yelan will work with Yoimiya. And this is an opponent while within a Fury Sanctum takes damage. There will be a coordinated attack every 2.5 with AoE Pyro. It doesn't say what source create the damage as long as you take damage. What, hap- what happens if you do it in water and use Raiden or any electro actually to electrify the water? Okay, it won't be a spectacular effect because it will only be every 2.5 seconds, but it is still an additional effect. Okay, but what I can say is she syncs up very nicely with Yoimiya. So let her bodyguard Yoimiya, alright? Uh, Yoimiya, in order to do her best, need a Hydro. So the Hydro I can put in is Kokomi, but Kokomi cannot necessarily keep up with the two of them. I can try. Okay. Pyro will take down Electro Shield. Pyro will also work against Creo Shield and also Hydro Shield. So those are the primary shields that we need to worry about. Hydro will take care of Pyro shields. So that covers the spectrum. Okay, the last slot is a bit tricky. But I'm thinking of giving it to Yelan because Yelan will work. Yelan Burst will work with Xingqiu Burst. Oh, sorry, will work with Yoimiya. Okay, why I'm pausing there is because in the past I'm very reluctant to use Xingqiu because my complaint is his kit is cooldown is way too long and it's not that great. But it's a close problem here because her skill cooldown is also similarly quite long. So let's take a look at Xingqiu to be fair. My problem is always that his cooldown is very long. Okay, but Deia's is very similar in nature. Okay. But his energy cost is longer. So why am I so pissed off about him? Why am I not saying because Deia's because Deia is on the field. She requires you to assume the risk. Xingqiu doesn't. Xingqiu comes in, pop off, and runs away. He's an obvious support. That's what he does. There's nothing wrong with that. There's an active element to Deia. You have to actively use her. Is Xingqiu is come on field, throw a few things down, and then leaves. Hit shoots and leaves. Deia, you will want to bring her on field to do a certain task. Okay, I'm rationalizing, but I can see where my logic as a whole there. So anyhow, um, the alternative is to bring in Bennett for a more direct punching kind of thing because at 1,000 attack, she will do damage. It depends how you want to play her. If you're going to use her as the primary damage dealer through burst, sorry, more accurate to say, then you will want to bring in Bennett. And then you want to build everything around that. But if you're going to use her as a bodyguard for somebody else, or say put in Yoimiya, use Deia to bodyguard her, then use either only use Yoimiya to trigger Yelan's normal sing attack. And I will just throw in Kokomi for the HP bonus just to make Deia even more powerful. Deia and Yelan even more powerful in that aspect. So that's the way I'll look at it. The alternative is keep Kokomi because I need the heal and bring in Raiden because of the synchronized attack. But that will create a lot of things flying all over the place. I think actually both can work. Okay, one thing is for sure, Deia does not work well on her own. She needs somebody else to back her up. Or she needs to have a client to protect. That one is pretty much very clear. Anyway, so it's 12:30. I'm tired. Not exactly hungry, but tired. I need to be up early tomorrow, so I will end the stream now, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is likely to be domain runs. If um actually tomorrow is likely I need to shuffle some of those artifacts back into itself. I think so. Tomorrow will be a long. I don't know how you'll go. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around. I don't actually think anybody is watching, but you know what the heck. Okay. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.